Hey guys, Aaron Dorr here with the Missouri Firearms Coalition. If you're a gun owner in Senate District number 11, which is North Jackson County, Independence in particular, take a moment to watch this brief video as we break down the record on gun rights between Joe Nicola and his opponent, Robert Sauls. Guys, the election's almost here. Everyone knows that. And Kamala Harris has an open hatred for our gun rights like we have frankly never seen in this country, certainly not at the presidential ticket level. But Kamala Harris is not the only Democrat who has declared open season on our gun rights. It's happening right here in Missouri as well, as you're about to find out. So it's critical that gun owners get the information, learn the facts, and send a message in November that Missouri stands for freedom. I won't tell you who to vote for in this video, but I will give you those facts you have to make your own most informed decision. I'm going to begin with Robert Sauls. Robert's been in the State House now for quite some time. He has a record that means we can talk about in the context of the Second Amendment. But guys, if you forget everything else from this video, don't forget this. Robert Sauls is endorsed by Michael Bloomberg's Everytown for Gun Safety. And I want to be clear on this. Not just every Democrat gets the endorsement of Michael Bloomberg. You have to be a starry-eyed radical who is hell-bent on destroying gun rights to get the endorsement of Everytown for Gun Safety. That's exactly what Robert Sauls is, and that's why he has that endorsement. And what that means is that Robert Sauls is fully on board with the entire agenda of Everytown for Gun Safety and Senate Democrats here in Missouri. That includes, at a minimum, a complete and total ban, that's their goal, on the AR-15 and 30-round magazines. They want to ban all of them, and we all know why. He wants a statewide red flag gun seizure law. You know what this is. Your ex-spouse is mad at you. Your liberal neighbor is mad at you. A coworker is mad at you. They call you in. They say, this guy might be dangerous. And then the cops go to the judge and say, this guy might be dangerous. The judge issues an order. Your guns are confiscated. But guess what? You've never even been charged, let alone convicted of a crime. It shreds our due process rights, takes away your guns with no conviction. Robert Sauls fully on board with red flag laws here in Missouri. He also wants a statewide registry of every gun owner in Missouri. They hate the fact that you and I, as private citizens, as law-abiding Missourians, have no need to get government permission to buy a firearm. They want all of us in a database, and we all know why. You have to have a database to ever have a chance of grabbing people's firearms. Robert Sauls, fully on board with the gun registry. And of course, like every leftist right now here in Missouri, he wants to repeal Missouri's Stand Your Ground law. He wants to make it a crime for you to defend yourself in public unless you retreat a certain number of steps first. That's what happened here in Missouri prior to Stand Your Ground law. Robert Sauls wants to go right back there again. So on every single agenda item of the radical left's goals here in Missouri, Michael Bloomberg's goals for Missouri, Robert Sauls 100% in lockstep with that agenda. So it's no surprise that he is a no vote on basically every expansion of gun rights here in Missouri during his time in the House. He was a leading no vote on Missouri's Second Amendment Preservation Act. We call it SAPA law for short. SAPA law, of course, was designed to tell the feds, hey, you can't use Missouri cops to enforce federal gun control laws in our state. If we don't have SAPA in effect at a certain point, it doesn't matter what kind of great gun laws we have here in Missouri because the feds will tell Missouri cops to enforce federal gun control laws. That's crazy, but of course Robert Sauls opposed SAPA on the floor. He also was a no vote on campus carry. Campus carry. Now, everyone knows that gun-free zones are deadly. Everyone knows that schools are very often the target of a madman trying to get a body count. And the idea of telling a 20-year-old man or woman, a 21-year-old man or woman, that students on the campus, that you cannot carry, that you cannot defend your life, that you have to be a victim is absolutely absurd, especially here in Missouri. But again, Robert Sauls supports that agenda here in Missouri. So pretty much, it's pretty clear rather, every single chance he's had to screw over gun owners, Robert Sauls was there and did exactly that. And his agenda going forward here in Missouri is in lockstep with Michael Bloomberg at every point. That's the lowdown on Robert Sauls. And that brings up Joe Nicola. If you know Joe, you know this guy is truly a patriotic American who loves freedom, especially loves the Second Amendment. And the good news about Joe is that he has surveyed 100% pro-gun with the Missouri Firearms Coalition. That means you can find his survey on our website right now, and you can see for yourselves, where he put his views on your gun rights in writing. He didn't just give us a song and dance. He didn't just give a throwaway line. He answered a detailed survey and put his views on your gun rights in writing. But I'll give you the shortcut. Joe Nicola very loudly says he will defend Missouri's Stand Your Ground law. He knows the idea of making Missourians retreat in the face of a violent criminal. That's asinine. He's a no on that. He will defend Missouri's constitutional carry law. We passed this law almost 10 years ago now. It says that the permit to carry is optional here in Missouri. It keeps Missourians out of a database for simply wanting to carry a gun for self-defense. The left wants to repeal it. Joe Nicola says, hell no. Joe is a no on the AR-15 ban. He is a no on gun registration. He is a no on waiting periods because that only gets innocent people killed. Everyone knows that. He's a no on red flag gun seizures. He is absolutely, clearly 100% pro-gun. So there are times, there are races where we have, even the general election in the past, where we've got candidates who are similar when it comes to their gun rights. This is not one of those cases. This is not one of those times. Joe Nicola, 100% pro-gun. His written survey puts those views in writing. You can take that to the bank. And when it comes to Robert Sauls, this guy has a years-long history of attacking your gun rights. He's endorsed by Michael Bloomberg, and he wants a radical gun control agenda here in Missouri. Guys, that's our recap in this race. Do me a favor, share it on social media. Make sure everyone knows where these two candidates stand. Get out there and vote on Tuesday, November 5. Get out there and vote pro-gun. Take care, guys.